The Marine veteran accused of killing his wife, a Wauwatosa police officer, will be in court tomorrow. Our partners at the Patch say that Ben Sabina may enter an insanity plea. WISN 12 News' Christina Palladino now joins us live. Christina, PTSD may be an integral part of his defense.
Well, Ben Sabina is due here in court tomorrow afternoon. And as you said, according to our partners at the Wauwatosa Patch, he could very likely change his plea to not guilty by reason of insanity because of his diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder from his years serving in the military. Ben Sabina, the Iraq War vet accused of shooting and killing his wife on Christmas Eve, is due to make his fourth court appearance on Friday, and it could be a pivotal one. 12 News' partners at the Wauwatosa Patch have learned Sabina's lawyers could change his plea.
The new plea would be changing his plea from straight not guilty to not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
Patch editor Jim Price tells me Sabina's diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder from his service in Iraq and the resulting brain injury he suffered while overseas could be used in his homicide trial based on new evidence from his medical records.
According to his wife, according to Jennifer Sabina, he did suffer frequent psychotic episodes.
John Carini, a local defense attorney who's currently not practicing due to health reasons, successfully defended a Vietnam veteran charged with vehicular homicide using the insanity plea because of PTSD.
The perception out there is that it's a cop-out or an easy way out for a defendant, and it may be a cop-out, but it's certainly not an easy way out. It's much harder to win an NGI than a straight not guilty.
Dr. Paul Gasser of Marquette University, an expert on PTSD, says the behaviors of someone with this disorder differ greatly depending on how traumatic of an event they went through. He says the suicidal rates of people with PTSD are much higher than homicidal ones, but it varies with each person.
It's a disorder that is associated with a risk of suicide, but it's also an anxiety disorder that taps into aggression.
And even if Sabina's attorneys do change his plea, several steps would have to happen before a trial would start. One of those would be to undergo a competency hearing. We're live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse. Christina Palladino, WISN 12 News.
Christina.